Okie dokie. Alrighty then. Here we go. We're moving. We're cruising. We're rocking around the Christmas tree. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Taylor Neely Show. Another exciting rendition of Almost Christmas Taylor Neely Show for you, in store for you today, right in front of your very eyes, your peepers, your ears even, right in front of your very ears, right in front of your very eyes. It depends where you are. It depends where you're at. Get these levels right, baby. We're just get it right there. Get it right there. Okay, moving, cruising along, bruising for a cruising. I could cruise for a bruise right now. I could cruise down the street and hopefully someone will punch me in the arm. That is successfully bruised, has been cruised for. That's what cruising for a bruising. No. Yeah, cruising for a bruising for a cruising. So cruising for a bruising is you're driving down the street and what it sounds like to me is a drop top car, a convertible. You're driving down the street in a convertible and hoping someone will punch you. That's what cruising for bruising is. And bruising for cruising is the opposite. You're the guy doing the punching, hopefully, hoping that you punch someone driving a convertible and then somehow you get their car out of it. Or maybe they respect you. Maybe it's like you beat up the high school bully, you become the bully. Or you become the bully's friend, you become best friends. I don't know. I'm not an expert. I don't know much about these things, but what I do know is when you cruise for a bruise and you successfully get that bruise you cruised for, that's a successful day. That's all you can really hope for every single day is a successful day. When the bruise has been cruised for and you have successfully gotten a bruise that was cruised for, call it quits for that day. Go to bed. Hopefully tomorrow you can cruise for a bruise again and get bruised for that cruise. So when you're bruising for cruising, the exact opposite as I said. You're on the sidewalk, and there's a guy driving down the street in a drop-top Cadillac, and you punch him in the arm, and he's like, "Get in my car. Get in my car. You've bruised me. I can't drive. You punched me. I've got a dead arm. I need someone to drive my car." Are we best friends? Did we just become best friends? So that's kind of what I think cruising for a bruising and bruising for a cruising probably is. Christmas is almost here. It's in a matter of 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks till Christmas. I'm excited. I like Christmas time. I like Christmas music. I was just listening to 3 specific songs on Spotify. I was listening to, I love that, Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree, the Christmas song, Jingle Bell Rock, Feliz Navidad. They're just the top of the Spotify playlist, Christmas classics, and they're good. Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree, that whatever sound that is, the bwamp, 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 that sound, if a goose were an instrument, I love that. I love that so much. Because it's just that sound. It's good. It's an old sound that I don't think they can make anymore. I think they lost the capability to make that sounds at some point long ago. That sound has been it's gone. I think they lost the MP3 file or something. I don't know. I'm not an expert on these things, as I said. But I like them. They make me feel good. Those Christmas songs really make me feel good. They remind me of childhood. I have so many. Old Diet Coke never hurt nobody. A little Diet Coke never hurt no one. No one's ever hurt by Diet Coke. Diet Coke is never going to come out and say we didn't hurt anybody. We didn't bruise or cruise nobody. We simply just pumped them full of aspartame and gave everyone Alzheimer's or dementia. That's all we did. We didn't punch them. Punching is a crime. Giving people Alzheimer's is a crime. Well, send me to jail. It probably is a crime. That probably is something wrong you don't want to do. It's good to be sitting in this chair. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm like, man, I feel emotions so weird. Like, I definitely think the amount of drugs I have done has definitely messed up how I experience certain emotions, but I do experience certain emotion. I think I just second guess my emotions a lot of the time. I think it's hard for me to really articulate to myself how I'm feeling and what I'm going through in my body and in my mind. The mind-body connection. I don't know what that is, but I think it has something to do with your brain and how your body work in synchronicity over the course of a day. So I've been successfully cruised and bruised right now. I'm feeling cruised. I'm feeling bruised. That's the title of this episode, Cruising for a Bruising. The title of this episode is Cruising for a Bruising. I can't think of anything better. I can't think of anything better whatsoever. Now, Feliz Navidad is great. It's a very good Christmas song. It makes me happier than a clam underwater nurturing a pearl. It makes me happier than that. It makes me, I've loved that song since the first time I heard it. It's a really good classic Christmas song. And if I'll go to toe to toe with anybody that wants to argue any other, what's your favorite Christmas song? Let me know. Shoot me a DM. Text me. Don't call, just text me. Let me know what your favorite Christmas song is. Rocking Around the Christmas Tree. It was good. I was going to say something about one of them, and I have already forgotten what I was going to say. It doesn't matter, though. It doesn't matter because we're here. We're happening right now. We're moving right along. Jingle Bell Rock by Bobby Helms. They're good Christmas songs, so that's what I'm excited about. What are you guys excited for coming up? I mean, if you don't celebrate Christmas, what do you celebrate? Hanukkah, Kwanzaa. What else do you celebrate? Now, was that bad that I called it Kwanzaa, put an R at the end of Kwanzaa? No, but I am thinking for a second, hard R on the N word. Now you're adding it to Kwanzaa. Taylor, that's incredibly racist. I didn't mean to do that if that's what you're thinking. So I didn't mean to do that, but I'm second guessing it now. So if that was bad to do that, I am so sorry. I didn't mean to do something bad right there. It wasn't my intention at all. I was just talking about the holidays. I was just talking about the season of giving. I was just talking about Yuletide and all joy towards man. That's all I am talking about is getting stuck under the mistletoe, having to kiss somebody on the lips. Getting stuck under the mistletoe, having to kiss them on the lips. You're just, maybe it's not someone you want to kiss, but mistletoe rules. Mistletoe really needs to probably go out of style because I bet there's been a lot of kisses given that no one didn't want to have been given to them. And if you're someone that has had a kiss given to you didn't want, maybe go to that person and tell them, hey, I didn't want that kiss in the first place, and I understand it's not as simple as telling someone not to kiss you when you don't want them to. I know it's not as simple as that. I had unwanted advances from someone in my life once, and I'm pretty open about it with people, but some people they get an unwanted kiss and they hold onto that shit forever, and it really wrecks their life. But some unwanted kisses are worse than others. Some unwanted kisses involve much more aggressive tactics to give that person an unwanted kiss. And my Christmas message to you is don't do that. Don't give people kisses they don't want. Don't you dare, because an unwanted kiss these days gets you fired. I know it used to be okay back in the day to give people unwanted kisses because that was just boys being boys. But guess what? Boys can no longer be those kinds of boys. Boys can no longer be those kinds of boys. Boys need to be well-behaved boys. Little gentlemen is what boys need to be. You can't be giving people unwanted kisses because not only you might lose your job, you might lose your reputation, you might go to jail on the severity of the unwanted kiss. Don't give unwanted kisses. I'm anti-Andrew Tate. Don't give unwanted kisses if someone isn't wanting it. Don't do it. I know she's pretty, but don't do it. Don't give unwanted kisses. The Christmas lesson today is don't give unwanted Christmas kisses. Do give unwanted Christmases. An unwanted Christmas is truly welcomed in my household at any time. Unexpected Christmas is what I'm meaning to say. An unexpected kiss on an unexpected Christmas. An unexpected kiss on an unexpected Christmas. The new Hallmark movie, starring me, Taylor Neely. Also starring me, Taylor Neely, as the lady. I just have a wig on. a little Eddie Murphy, Tyler Perry type situation. Here's what I bet you weren't expecting. You know that movie where the Nutty Professor, Eddie Murphy plays all those parts. That's actually secretly Tyler Perry playing Eddie Murphy, playing all the parts in the Nutty Professor, or was that the movie where he was the zoologist? The movie where all the animals. We'll never know. We can't get to the bottoms of these things. The internet is out. What's going on with me? I feel pretty good doing 90 meetings in 90 days. That's going well. I'm going to one at 8 p.m. tonight. Currently, it's 5:42 p.m. And that's going well. I'm enjoying it. I'm just trying to... I'm not even trying to enjoy it. I think I'm just jam-packing in so much into my life right now of good things to do. AA, work, comedy, a little bit of golf. And I'm growing a beard. I buzzed my head. My truck might need new tires sometime soon. I'm driving up to Ohio next Thursday or Wednesday or whatever day I so choose. Maybe I'll check flights the day before, and maybe they'll be... I don't think airplanes do that, though. I don't think airplanes ever make the flights cheaper, like the closer you get. I think the closer you get, the more expensive it gets no matter what, which is a bummer because I would actually prefer to fly. I would prefer to fly. I would prefer to be a fly for a day. I would like to be a fly for a day. I'd like to see what that's like. I'd like to be a fly on the wall for a day. What's so hard to ask about that? Santa, dear Santa, this Christmas, I want nothing more than to be a fly on the wall. Could you shrink me down really small, give me wings, and give me 8 billion eyes, and make me born in shit, and then I fly around for 7 days and I die. Santa, I want to see what it's like to be a fly just for a day. Is that so much to ask? Amen. And that's what I want for Christmas this year. I am thinking about Christmas gifts I need to get. I need to get one for my mom, my dad, my brother, my other brother, my friend Blake. I need to get them all gifts. I got to get Blake a gift because he sent me a gift, and I'd feel bad if I didn't get him a gift. I guess I don't have to, but maybe I'm a bad guy because I didn't think about getting him a gift in the first place. I don't know. I'm so busy, But I said that about doing 90 and 90 for years, and, it only took me 27 years to finally decide to do 90 and 90. Only 7 years. But that's what I've been doing, and for those of you unfamiliar with 90 and 90 meetings in 90 days is pretty self-explanatory. It's going to 90 AA meetings in 90 days, one every day. Sometimes I'll do 2. I did 2 last Monday. I did 2. And I've never done 2 meetings in one day. That's something I've never done in my life. Heck, maybe we'll break a record and do 3 in one day once. That's more than I've ever done. Is it too much? No, not necessarily. Sorry, I had to bite off a part of my finger. It was coming off anyways. So, my Christmas plans, I'm going back up to Ohio to see my family, and maybe if it's not quite so cool, like if it's in the 40s, me and my brother Keith, we're golfing. We're going to do it. We're going to golf. I love golf. It's so much fun. I golfed yesterday and I played so bad. But that's okay. It's hard to play good in the cold and with a bunch of layers on. It's just simply so hard. It's just not... limited movement is not conducive to a smooth golf swing, but I got a new driver. I got a new golf toy, and I love it. I was hitting it good for the most part. And I got a swing tip on my swing, and I was applying it. And so with that, it kind of... There's no way I could, for me at least where I'm at in my golf career is I couldn't, there's no way I could play good if I'm trying to work on something new with my golf swing. I should have gone to the range today and practiced, but alas, I got home from work and I wanted to take a nap. And, me and naps, I love naps. I love naps so much, but I'm trying to nap less. What I'm trying to do right now is more push-ups, less napping. More body weight squats, less napping. More neck exercises, less napping. Because, I think this napping thing, I don't know. I don't feel good napping all the time. I don't feel good drinking Diet Coke all the time. I think I need to start exercising more because I grew up exercising. I grew up doing strenuous activities. And I think I feel better when I exercise, as I think everybody does. I think I truly did. And the thing about that now is, I don't. I mean, I'm a handyman. I'm on my feet all day, and that's good. That's good and fine. That's fine. That's all good and dandy. But it's different. It's not an exercise, you know. It's not an exercise to paint. It's not an exercise to put furniture together. It's not an exercise to put weather stripping on doors. That is not an exercise you will find at the gym. I do want to get a massage though too. I love a massage. It feels so good. Massage feels so good. I wanted to break down the song "White Christmas." Is that all right with you? Because there were some. I was listening to it, and it seems so silly to me. White Christmas song. Somebody just came in here and farted. No, it's no, 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 no. You know what I'll do? Watch this. Was that scary for you? I went away for a second. Um, the lyrics to the Christmas song, not White Christmas. Sometimes I make mistakes. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Why did Jack Frost do that? Why is he biting your nose? He's nipping at it like a little dog. Is Jack Frost a little chihuahua? Is Jack Frost a little dog and we didn't know it this whole time? You know, these songs, I think these Christmas songs go back to before the people that are now were even around. I think there were, as Graham Hancock said, there's a lost civilization, and I think they had their own kind of Christmas songs. And I bet we probably found these words to these Christmas songs that are around today. We probably found them on cave walls and on stone tablets. That's probably where we get the words, because don't get it twisted. I should call this podcast Don't Get It Twisted. That's my favorite thing to say. Don't get it twisted, sister, the band. We're not gonna take it. No, we aren't gonna take it. An old man at a nursing home that doesn't want to take his pills. We're not gonna take it. I don't wanna. No, it makes my blood itchy. I can't take those pills. Oh, my throat fell out of my neck. Mr. Richards, you gotta take your pills. No, my throat's gone. It's gone. It fell out of my neck, and I kicked it under the fridge, and I can't reach it. It's gone. Mr. Richards, you're talking now just fine. You need to. I think you should you need to take these pills, or else your health will. You think your health is bad now? You're in a nursing home. Look at you, Mr. Richards. What's that supposed to mean, Mr. Richards? I'm not fucking around here. Take your goddamn pills. Don't you can't talk to me like that. I was partner at a law firm, Mr. Richards. Oh, stop pinching me. Oh, that hurts. Stop pinching me. That's right, Mr. I won't stop pinching you until you take your pills. All right, I'll take my fucking pills. Give me those pills. See, I took them. You fucking happy, you fucking jerk. So that's something that happened one time I heard about. I don't really want to sing about that song or talk about the Christmas song. I don't really want to talk about it. I'm not in the mood anymore. I'm not in the mood to talk about that song anymore. You know, sometimes I'm not in the mood. What am I in the mood for? I'm gonna have filet mignon after I sign off of here. I'm gonna have delicious filet. I just found out last night filet mignon might be my favorite cut of steak. I mean, I cooked it pretty medium rare, airing on the rare side. I cooked it like that, and it was good. It was melting my mouth good. I liked it way more than a ribeye, and I've been a ribeye guy for a long time, but now I might be a filet guy. I might be a not fish filet, a beef guy. That might be the kind of guy I am now. You know, I've been many guys in my life. I've been newborn baby guy, like the day I was born. I was a newborn baby. I've been biting guy, the kind of guy that bites people. That's the kind of guy I've been, and I don't do it anymore. I don't bite people anymore because when you bite someone, they say, ouch! And they get mad at you, which I never quite understood, but it's just the way the cookie goes sometimes. It's the way the world rumbles. It's the way the world crumbles sometimes, and sometimes you can't get what you want, which is what I wanted was to bite people. And I don't bite people anymore. I'm not the kind of guy that bites. I'm no longer the kind of guy that bites. I'm the kind of guy that gives a little kiss. A wanted kiss, not an unwanted kiss, as I was mentioning before. Not an unwanted kiss. An unwanted kiss is, what is it? Not wanted. Not wanted. Not that movie with Angelina Jolie and the guy from Split. So that's who I've been. I've been a lot of many guys in my life. A lot of many guys I have been. I've been a kindergarten guy, first grade guy, second grade guy, third grade guy, and then when I got into third grade, I also was a sports guy. I played football, baseball, and I wrestled all growing up. I was a sports guy for a long time. I was exercise man. Lifting weights is a big part of my life, and it no longer is. And like I was saying, I feel like it should be because I think my body is suffering, and I feel like I need more naps, and I want to take less naps. I feel like you would think here's the paradoxical hamster wheel that is. I feel like if I was exercising more, I would take less naps. Even though exercise can be tiring, I think it would get my endorphins running, get my endorphins moving, and I would feel better. And I'm all about feeling better these days. Honestly, I don't like being tired. I like taking naps, but I don't like getting sleepy and feeling like I'm feeling sluggish. I hate feeling sluggish. Let's see. I'm going to Google this right now. We're going to get to the bottom of this, and maybe I'll go join a Planet Fitness tomorrow. Maybe I'll do it. Does exercise make me less tired? Will make you feel less tired. Get moving. You might feel that exercise is the last thing on your mind, but in fact, regular exercise will make you feel less tired in the long run. So you'll have more energy. Even a single 15-minute walk can give you an energy boost, and the benefits increase with more frequent physical activity. Yeah. Does exercise really boost energy levels? Harvard Health. This article is by Tony Golan, MD. I've been feeling tired lately. My doctor suggested I exercise more. How will this help my energy level? Won't it make me feel more tired? It might sound strange. Stop it. This website stinks. This website's awful. It might sound strange, but it's true that moving more can help give you more energy through several mechanisms. To begin with, cellular level changes occur inside your body when you exercise. Exertion spurs your body to produce more mitochondria inside your muscle cells. Mitochondria are known as powerhouses of the cell. I like to picture them in a rock band, rock and rolling around. You know, they're that's like how I picture mitochondria. They're having a rock show. That's how I picture them, because they create fuel out of glucose from the food you eat and oxygen from the air you breathe. Having more of them increases your body's energy supply. Dang. Exercising also boosts oxygen circulation inside your body. This increase in oxygen not only supports the mitochondria's energy production, it allows your body to function better and to use its energy more efficiently. Plus, your body gets a boost from an exercise-induced increase in hormone levels that make you feel more energized. Yeah, I think I should. I think I should exercise more. I know it would make me feel better, but I am just so busy. Like I said, Planet Fitness is open 24 hours. Dang, I didn't know that. I mean, I've no critics. Dang, do they have a free weight section? I mean, I just need, oh man. Yeah, I don't need anything crazy. I don't need to do anything nuts. And I used to do nuts exercises, but I need something just to be in shape. I mean, my body is just like, it feels like it's breaking down. I feel kind of weak, and I feel like going to the gym getting back into working out would make me feel better in the long run, as it's been said. As I am known to do, I'll say the same thing multiple times over just to get one single point across. That's what I do. It's just how I process things in my head. So Because I could do it. I bet if I exercise, even though it seems like I'd be more tired, in the long run, I would take less naps. I don't know. I'm inching my way there. So I don't know. I was listening to a podcast recently, and they were. Let's finish this Diet Coke. That's a big sip. That was such a big sip. Oh my God, it was such a big sip. I don't know how I do it sometimes. I don't know how I take such big sips. It's just, it's beyond me how I'm able to take such big sips. It truly is. But maybe I could probably fit, even if I'm just fitting in a 30-minute to hour workout, it would just be better in the long run overall. It would. Just even something that short. There's a Planet Fitness across the street from my apartment. Why am I being so stubborn? I can just do 30 minutes of exercise. That's all I need to do. I'm going to do it. When do we do it? The new year. Do we do it then or start it before then? It's $10 a month. Man, I want to do it right now. Because I could go over there right now and do it. There's no time tonight, but maybe tomorrow we go join. I have work I have work whenever tomorrow. I just need to go to one job. And maybe I'll go to two jobs. Maybe I'll go over to my other client's house and blow leaves. He needs his leaves blown. He needs them blown and put into bags, and the bags go at the curb. Blowing leaves takes so long. Here's the thing, guys. You probably don't think about this very much, but I think about it because it's my job. Blowing leaves and painting takes so much longer than you would think. They take just the longest of any job you could do. And maybe I have not a good leaf blower. And maybe my painting skills are just slow, but they take forever. So where do we go from here? What I'm thinking about right now is, I don't think I have enough juice in me to finish this episode. I don't think I have it in my brain to squeeze out any more words out of my head. I don't think I can think about what I need to think about in order to say words that might be interesting to someone to listen to. I don't think I have it in me right now, and I do. I know I do. I just second guess myself all the time. I second guess myself. I second guess any feelings I have, and it comes into it gives me anxiety about what I'm feeling, and then I can't articulate what I'm feeling, and I clam up. And I don't like doing that. I was talking about a happy clam earlier. Sometimes I feel like a scared, sad clam, and I just don't know how to. I don't know how to power through that sometimes, and my brain just it doesn't. It's not like it short circuits, but it's just like is it anxiety though? Because it's not. Because I've had horrible anxiety. I've had really rough anxiety, mostly from coming down off hard drugs. That's the worst anxiety. I've experienced that. So the anxiety I'll experience in a day-to-day sober day-to-day basis is not the same as that. It's not the same as that. Oh, itchy neck. It's not as intense as that. It's not like the shame and guilt and anxiety. It's like, oh, why did I do this again? Why did I smoke crack cocaine with the homeless again? Why did I do that? It's not that same feeling. It's just a more like, if I'm hanging out with some people and there's a little bit of an awkward moment, and I feel like the conversation is a bit staggered and we're both kind of feeling the awkward energy, and we're both trying to work through it and say something that would maybe inspire a more free-flowing conversation, but neither of us can do it, even though we're both feeling it. We're both feeling that this conversation is awkward, and I want to get the heck out of there. My body's screaming to get out of there. That's just it's how I feel sometimes, and I'm like, then how come other times I'm like, I am, I can have conversations that are easy to have and fun, and maybe that's just like, maybe I think I've come to this realization, this thought of life, that some people you will be easier friends with. You will be able to have a flowing conversation with easier. It's some people you are able to get into a rhythm with, and your head is vibing the same, your brain, your creative juices are at the same level, and you are the wavelength you're on is similar, and you can have a conversation that's like a tennis match. It's like a volley. It's back and forth, back and forth. But then some people, you just don't quite seem to gel with conversationally. And some days it's better than others. At the beginning of this podcast, I was feeling it. I was in the zone. And then as I got into it, about 20 minutes in, I was like, oh, I don't know if I really want to do it. But why am I doing this if I don't even really want to? I do want to, but I want to be in a zone that I am free flowing, and the silly thoughts come as they may. They come and go. They shoot in and out of my ears and out of my mouth and into your ears and into your brain. That's what I want them to do, but sometimes it's just not like that. And I get self-conscious, and I get anxious, and I get nervous that I'm just not delivering the product that I advertised. I'm just not giving the service that I said I would give to you. And sometimes I don't feel that way. And sometimes I feel I'm not second guessing, and I'm confident, and I feel good about my decisions, but other times I still feel like a child, and everything will get taken away from me at some point, and my parents I will be in trouble with my parents. I'll be in trouble with somebody at some point. That's it. That's what I was thinking about this today in my truck. I finished a job, and every time I finish a job, even if I get paid, part of me feels like I did a bad job, and I'm going to get in, and my client is mad at me for doing that job bad. Even though it's not, even though they paid today, like they paid me and it was fine, and there wasn't a single instance of thinking my client would be upset with the job I did, and I did a good job. That's just what I feel a lot of the time. That's just what I feel. That's just what I feel in general. Like I'm going to get in trouble. And maybe I will get in trouble someday. Maybe I will be, like I thought I've been off the hook about certain things. Maybe I will be back on the hook. Maybe the hook will be on me. But we'll go from there when we reach that place, We'll go from there when we reach that place. Pause. No one's making me do this. No one said, Taylor, you have to do this. I'm the one that wants to do this. So, and then when inspiration strikes, it's like, inspiration won't strike at all times, So I think I heard it once that you need to set yourself up to have as many opportunities as you can for inspiration to strike. You need to, you can't depend on inspiration all the time. Inspiration and motivation won't always be there. It's discipline that will you can rely on. You can rely on being disciplined. Like if you go to the gym every day, if you do it whether you want to or not, and you have the discipline to do that, because you're not always motivated to go to the gym, and I realize that's appropriate, not appropriate. It just relates to what I was talking about earlier. It's not appropriate or inappropriate. It's never inappropriate to talk about the gym, unless the gym just blew up or something, and you're around the owners of the gym, and you would be worried about upsetting their feelings. If you had some friends in their gym, they were gym owners, and their gym blew up, and they weren't expecting it to blow up, like they were looking forward to a good fiscal year. The earnings were going to be good that year, and then the gym just out of nowhere, it blew up. Maybe then don't talk about the gym. But other than that, it's probably okay to talk about the gym. I don't know who it would be insensitive to talk about the gym around. Who wouldn't want you to talk about the gym? Maybe a baby. Maybe a baby wouldn't want you to talk about the gym because babies don't know what the gym is. Babies can't go and lift weights. A baby will get hurt, especially if it's a newborn baby. A newborn baby at the gym is inappropriate. So that's an inappropriate time to talk about the gym. Another inappropriate time maybe at a funeral, unless so maybe it's a funeral for the gym that blew up. Everyone's there. Then you got to talk about the gym because you got to do a eulogy for the gym. So this is kind of really a allegory of the cave type situation, a double-edged sword, allegory of the stage type situation, allegory of the stage, allegory of the cage. You've heard of allegory of the stage. You've heard of, allegory of the cave. Allegory of the cave. Allegory of the cave is what I mean. Allegory of the stage is not what I was talking about. Allegory of the Cave is the new WWE match, the Allegory of the Cage. You've heard of Allegory of the Cave. This Sunday, the Monster Jam presents to you Allegory of the Cage. It's the cage match between monster trucks. Now, that's something I'd pay to see. That's something I would give money so I could watch. I see what it was, guys. I see what it was. I was feeling a little sluggish in my brain because I didn't have enough caffeine in me. And I rely on caffeine so much, but sometimes I feel like coffee makes my brain fog up. And I don't have any defoggers in my brain. It's not like a car or a truck or an automobile of any kind. I can't defog my brain with the flip of a switch. There's no flips to be switched. You think there's no switches in my brain. There's no switches anywhere in my body. You can look head to toe all over me. I don't have a secret switch hidden somewhere that does something that no one else's body does. I don't have those capabilities. I'm not that kind of man. I told you I've been many kind of guys. I've been baby guy. I've been kindergarten guy. I've been sports guy. I've never been guy with a switch on his body guy. I've never been that guy once. I've never been that guy once in my life, and I hate to break it to you, but neither are you. You've never been switch on the body guy either. We all like to put on these masks and we pretend we're this, pretend we're that, pretend we drive a car, pretend we have our cute little job, pretend we have our friends, pretend we go out to drinks on Friday night at 5 p.m., pretend we have smoked crack with homeless people, pretend we bought meth from a guy once and he smoked it with you and he wanted to suck your dick and you weren't into it. We all have things we pretend to be, but who are you really? Who are you really when you look in the mirror that is your own brain and you sit down with yourself for a minute and maybe kind of get to know yourself? Maybe kind of get to know yourself for once in a while instead of looking on Instagram. Maybe get to learn a little bit about your wants and desires instead of looking at Facebook Marketplace to see how much a Honda Civic is, to see how much an EG Honda Civic is, or a Lexus LS400. That's such a waste of time. You could be getting to know yourself. Go to the park with yourself. Hold hands. Frolic through the flowers. Go to Zoo Lights in Columbus, Ohio. Go to Niagara Falls with yourself. Go on a vacation. Go to Montecito. Go to Montecito. See the beautiful architecture. Go to Montecito and see that it looks like Italy a little bit. Do all these things. Do all these things with yourself before you doom scroll on your phone. Because that's all we're doing now is we're all just doom scrolling. We're all just wasting time on our phones. I do it. You do it. We're all just watching pornography on our phones all the time. And sure, we're watching explicitly pornography on Pornhub or Xvideos or any number of websites you could go to. But we're also watching pornography of the lives we don't have, But also, it's half pornography, half interest. Like I'm into golf. I've said that many times. I have a tattoo of a golfing guy on my arm. And there's also sexy golfers now. There's sexy golf influencers now. So porn is literally mixing with non-porn. The things on our phones are porn. It's not porn, but it's also porn. You probably got sexy cooks. Too many sexy cooks. I don't know if there could ever be too many sexy cooks, though. I don't know if there could ever be too many sexy people. Wouldn't it? It'd be great if every single person on this planet was drop dead sexy. So, if you're a vain person, you don't feel vain for not thinking someone is pretty, I'm kind of a vain person as far as my tastes go. That's just how I am, though. That's just my desires. Like I'm who knows? I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy sitting here in my chair in my new Nike sweatshirt. Yeah, no big deal. I got a new Nike sweatshirt on. It's not a big deal. No need to make an announcement about it. No need to tell the world about it. I mean, there's a little bit of a deal. It's good. It'd be okay if you knew a little bit that my sweatshirt is new. And I also got an Adidas long sleeve shirt and a Nike cardigan. It's okay if you know that. It's not a crime to have those things. It's not wrong that I have those things in my possession now, and I kind of like them a lot. Is that so bad? Am I going to get in big old trouble? Oh, am I going to get in trouble? No, I'm not. I'm allowed to have these things. I'm allowed to do these things. I'm allowed to wear clothes. Oh, I'm not allowed. I'm not allowed to wear clothes, am I? Take me to jail then. Take me to person wearing clothes jail. Adam and Eve. So that made a lot of sense, huh? That made a lot of sense. But really, what do you come here for? What do you come to this show for, Do you come to this show to get facts about math? Do you come to this show to get loaded up on Indonesian recipes? Do you come to this show to ride a motorcycle? No, you come to this show because you, why would I come to this show is a question I should have asked myself before starting it. Before starting this show, I probably should have asked myself, Taylor, what do the people want? What do the people that want? Men want to, most of the time they want to have sex, or at the very least get a blowjob. Men want that, and I can't provide that. So I can't provide that service to fellas. Fellas, I'm sorry. I can't provide you that service. Even though I wish I could, I can't provide you the service of giving you a blowjob. I can't do it. I don't have it in me. It's not going to go in me. My fridge came on. Even my fridge couldn't do that for you. My fridge, as damn hard as it would try, it can't do that for you. Why do you come to this show? What do you come to this show for? What's the point of coming to this show? This show, maybe it provides an escape for you. All three of you that listen, and I thank you for listening. And if you haven't been listening all the way through, that's too bad, because at the end I pick one lucky winner to spend the day with. And I haven't spent the day with anyone yet. I haven't spent the day with a single person yet because no one listens all the way through. But you know what? I don't care. It doesn't hurt my feelings. It doesn't upset me to my core. It doesn't make me want to go back in time to the Civil War and jump in front of a cannon and put my whole mouth around the mouth of a cannon so it blows my head up. Doesn't make me feel that way at all. Not one bit it makes me want to go back in time to castles. It doesn't make me want to do that. It doesn't want to make me go. It doesn't want to make me go back before I was born, like, to when much bigger animals were on the planet. Like dinosaurs were on the planet. Giant worms. Alaskan bullworms. Really spooky stuff. The planet used to be spooky. I don't know if you knew that. You would know that if you listened to all the way to the end, but you don't. So, if the planet used to be way spookier, like there were jack-o'-lanterns everywhere. There used to be jack-o'-lanterns everywhere and big cobwebs in everyone's yards, and there were bowls of candy out that said, "Only take one per child, please." You would know that if you listened all the way to the end of the podcast, but you usually don't, so you wouldn't know that. You would know that you wouldn't know that there's like bowls of cooked spaghetti and you can only put your hands in it if you're blindfolded. You wouldn't know that. You wouldn't, you wouldn't know that the bank is closed on major holidays. You just don't know that when you don't listen to this podcast all the way, and you're not informed, because I'm just here to inform you. I'm here to let you know the cold, hard facts. The cold, and they're hard, and they're facts. They're cold, they're hard, they're facts. What are the warm, soft facts, huh? Like, the warm, soft facts, if you were to pick up a little piglet and hold it, I bet its underside would be warm and soft and fuzzy. Guys, I just don't know how I do it. Sorry, my neighbor is making noise, and it always makes me self-conscious. It always makes me self-conscious. I'm so excited for my steak. I'm going to eat my steak. I'm also going to have mixed vegetables. I'm going to put some salt and pepper on them. They're going to be good. They're going to be tasty. They're going to rock my world into a million pieces. So as always, we didn't discover anything new on this episode. We didn't find out anything special, but what we did have was fun enough. And I could have spent this time and gone to the gym and got a gym membership, I guess. But alas, we didn't do that. Sorry I'm burping so much. I had 3 Diet Cokes on this episode. And next time, I'll really bring my A game. This time I kind of brought my B game. I thought, well, if I've got 3 hours to kill. What do I do with this time? And I could have done anything, but I chose to spend it with you. I chose to sit down and have a one-sided conversation with you, and for that, I am eternally grateful. If I could only go back in time to a few weeks ago when it was Thanksgiving, and my entire family stood in a circle before my grandpa prayed before Thanksgiving dinner, and we all ran around the circle and we said what we were thankful for. If only I could go back to that time and say, I'm thankful for every single one of person that listens to my podcast. I'm thankful for each and every one of you for taking the time out of your day to let my voice be in your ears. And I can't think of a cozier place than inside your ears, especially ears that haven't been cleaned in a minute. There's more earwax, so I'm all snuggled in. And I can kind of like squish myself into place. I can't think of anything better, honestly. I can't think of a better situation than to be squished inside your ears. I want nothing more, and I'm eternally thankful for that. It's another day. Another day has passed, and for that I am happy it happened. Another day sober, another day doing work, another day being a good boy. So, until next time, the thing I want to leave you with is do something tomorrow that is kind. Be nice to do something that you normally wouldn't do that's more kinder than you normally would be, and see if it makes you feel good.